Hello there. This is my game presentation and I am Mom Al-Ghoula. Today I want to introduce to you my game title, which I call, well, I will start with this concept image. This concept image, in this picture you can see an entrance closed with a ghost face. The environment looks 3D and the atmosphere is so horrifying as you see. Next, I will introduce to you the elevator bridge. I made this game for casual gamers. All events in this game occur in Karnak Temple with a 3D error environment. You can control player using a joystick to move, and you can use touch inputs to interact and rotate the view. You can also search for objects to use to solve the puzzles in the game. There are also some creepy voices. You should also know that the game is based on a true story, and the Unity game engine is what I will use to create this game. If you ask me about similar games, I will introduce to you Granny, which is a famous game in my opinion. It's a survival horror video game developed and published by Denis Vukanovich. The game features an unnamed protagonist trapped in a house, needing to solve puzzles while avoiding the titular Granny to get out of the house in a time period of only 5 to 6 days. I will introduce some feature sets to you. The player can run and walk and interact, of course, because it's kind of a FPS game. There is a bar that indicates the noise of the player. It's filled when the player makes noise by running. Mom Al-Ghoula, which is the main enemy, of course, cannot chase the player until the noise bar is full. The player can use the lighter to see things around him. The lighter can interact with environment objects. Each room has a puzzle to solve to move to the next room. Now we introduce the design influences. The story of Mom Al-Ghoula is the main design influencer of this game, which is famous story shared among people in Egypt to warn children about getting out at night. Game flow. The game flow, we will start the scene with the main menu scene, which will lead you to the start game button. When you push that button, you can move up to the starting room. When you solve the puzzle in that starting room, you can move up to the next room. And if there is a next room, you can solve the puzzle and move to the next one. If there is none, you can end the game, of course. Now we move to the scope management. In this stage, we identify the main things that we gonna do first. We're gonna do the AVS movement and enemy AI, which is essential for us to make a good game. Next, we move to the lighter to create the lighter, which is essential to see things in the game. Of course, we can't move in dark. Then we have a noise bar that we have to create as we talked before. After that, we move to the puzzle. We have a puzzle to solve. If we solve the puzzle, we move to the next room as we talked before. Then we can move to something like creating the lighter can interact with other objects in the scene or in the map.